Hey guys, it's Esteban again with Incognitistic. Today I want to talk about how neurodivergence can be inherited from your parents. And I'm no stranger to that fact because both my parents seem to be neurodivergent in one way or another. Um, Specifically, my father, who I believe was autistic, very ASD1, because he was able to be out there a lot of times and had a great career as a journalist, and and then little by little, I remember uh, from my childhood all the way to my adulthood, as to how he would act, and I remember him not being at a lot of different events, and I remember him being very frustrated when he couldn't be in his office at home after work, or when we were interrupting his time in solitude. Interestingly enough, I remember when my friends would come over, my dad was usually working, and he would never go to like school events. So one time it was a holiday, and this must have been when I was 15, and my friends came over, and my dad was there, and he came out of his home office, and my friends thought that I never had a dad, and they asked me who that guy was, and I told them, and they were very shocked that I had a father because they had never seen him. The friends that were there. Early on, my dad would uh, go to my birthday parties, and he would not really participate a lot, but he would definitely somewhat participate as far as like cooking, barbecue, when we would have my birthday party in the apartment's backyard or at a park. But as time went by, as he aged, his ability to be social drastically decreased. And for me, I didn't really notice uh, about the decreased social ability because it happened over a period of time while I was living there with him and my mom, and it just seemed normal over time. However, in retrospect, after now knowing all of what I know about autism and the traits and behaviors of autism, I strongly feel that he was burned out by his job and had to get back in there to recoup his social battery for while he was working. So he would remain in his office and do things on his computer or read or listen to music. And then he would interact with us when he was ready, if he was ready. One of the routines that he would always have is he would like to have dinner uh, on his days off with us. And if he got home early enough, he would want to have dinner with us. And it wasn't like uh, it wasn't the most social occasion having dinner with my parents. We wouldn't talk much. We would just eat. But occasionally he would try to make small talk, and it would come out like completely horrible, which makes sense now. So, anyhow, my dad died several years ago of prostate cancer, and I wish that I had been diagnosed before that so that I could talk to him about it and so that I could feel more of a connection because I didn't find that I had much of a connection with him. And I think that most of the reason was because of his being burned out, not being able to be out there and have time for me because of that burnout and because of the need to have to decompress and recharge that social battery before going to work the next day, so that he can pay the bills and put food on the table and clothes on our backs. So I do appreciate what he did. I really do wish that I had known more about autism. Uh, and another funny fact is that he majored and had a master's in psychology, and yet uh, either he was unaware of his neurodivergence or he refused to acknowledge it. So anyhow, I'm sure that there's a lot of us like that, and you can't judge somebody for how they are, what they did that way, because I know how difficult of a path it is now. And I am just grateful to have known him and been able to see that autistic behavior in retrospect and learn from it. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Take care.